2018, our third annual summit, we went with reaching the summit of consumer trust. The reason we did that? Well, ultimately, it's all about consumers and it's all about building trust. And in our industry, digital advertising, we've seen over many years now that trust is slowly disappearing and we need to get that back.
We had a really engaged audience. They were really interested in the different perspectives, and I think they liked being challenged. You can't just sit on your laurels and expect everything to carry on as usual. And I think they really rose to that and really participated in the debates.
So rebuilding trust is going to be a long journey. It's going to be a collective responsibility for advertisers, agencies, platforms, and media owners. It will require a lot of pedagogy and information. EDAA is well placed to be a platform for the industry to be offering precisely that, an ability for people to better understand what is taking place in terms of data collection practices and make informed choices in terms of what they want in the future.
Because if you don't have that basic groundwork, then what happens is people won't want to listen, they won't want to see the tech, and governments will just keep regulating, which would really undermine innovation and possible new product.
The regulation is really important, but I think self-regulation in tandem with regulation is really critical for industry. And I think some people, they see it as a versus, so it's either regulation or self-regulation, and that's really not the case. It's the co-regulatory model that is really important.
The technology changes and consumer behaviors, which have just become increasingly more complex. Mobile, advanced television, all these different new sort of media channels that have occurred where years ago it was simply a matter of websites, maybe a little bit of mobile advertising, but not a lot. And now it's multi-channel in a true sense. It's all digital, but it's spread across so many different ways that it requires a sophistication of understanding.
My main message to the industry today is that there is a lot of work to do. They really need to step up to this challenge, and we need to do it together, and we need to look at all parts of the ecosystem and see how they complement each other, but in the end find something that really works for all the participants.